Thanks, Joe. Look at that. Dax from TMZ joining us because it is Monday and it is still 5:40 in LA. So we want to thank you for joining us. Let's talk about the most controversial mom in America right now, the Time cover, Jamie Lynn Grummet. You guys found her on Mother's Day. What was she doing?
Yeah, you know, she was just at the park here in LA. She was at Coldwater Canyon Park in Beverly Hills, and she was hanging out with her husband and her 2 kids, and looking like she was just having a really nice day. I think she was a little surprised to see the cameras out there getting her in the park, but you know, she responded really well. She walks up, starts talking to the camera. You know, the camera guy was asking her how she feels about all this attention all of a sudden just brought on her. She goes, "Look, it's not about me. It is about the cause. It's about breastfeeding. I wish people would stop focusing on me and start focusing on what really needs to be looked at." And then she got in her car and, you know, went along with her day. But you know, a lot of people are talking about this woman right now, not to mention the fact that she's beautiful and she's on the cover of Time magazine.
She really is stunning. Okay, everybody's wondering, was she breastfeeding at all in the park that she was caught?
No, her son ate a sandwich.
All right, just had to check, you know. It's my duty. All right, let's talk about another controversy, 50 Shades of Grey, a very kind of racy, fun novel. What's this about the publisher of the book fighting back against those library bans?
Yeah, well, you know, in Georgia, Wisconsin, and Florida, a lot of libraries have been banning this book because it is too racy. It's got too much sexual content in it, and the publisher is fired up. Random House is the publisher behind this, and they're ticked. They're saying this violates the First Amendment, that these libraries should not be withholding books from people, and that people, when they go in there, can make their own decisions whether they want to read the book or not. And I'm thinking, this is just better publicity. If you tell people they cannot read the book and they cannot find it, more people are going to go, they're going to buy it, they're going to find other ways to get their hands on it. So I'm thinking, Random House, you should be very excited that these libraries are going to the extent of banning books and getting you more publicity.
Maybe they even offered them to give them books if they would just do this ban so they could have a, you know, as you said, that extra publicity. Because once you hear that, they say, no, you want to do it.
I know, I'm like, I haven't wanted to read this book. Now I'm starting to get curious. I'm like, everyone else is talking about this book. I'm like, is that bad that they can't have it in libraries? I'm like, maybe people need to read this.
You know, I'm definitely going to, because I've read some racy books in my life, but I just can't imagine it that racy that the libraries would ban them.
Exactly, exactly.
We'll have a little book group, you and me, one Monday morning. Dax, thanks so much for joining us again today. We'll see you next week. You can see Dax every day here on CW23 at 10:30 every weekday.